Hello everyone. Today in coordinate geometry we are going to do a reflection. So let me explain Cartesian system of coordinate. When two straight lines intersect each other's at the point O, a horizontal line x o x prime is known as a x-axis and a vertical line y o y prime is known as a y-axis. X-axis and y-axis intersect each others at the point O, which is known as origin and whose coordinates are 0, 0. Now first let's discuss a reflection of a point in the x-axis. Reflection of a point in the x-axis means here x-axis act as a mirror. So let us consider there is point P whose coordinate are x, y. When it reflected in the x-axis, that means x-axis as mirror, so is the point P prime. So P prime is the image of a P whose coordinate are x, minus y. So when any point P reflected on x-axis, the value of x remains the same and the value of y, positive y, becomes a negative y. Next, reflection of a point in a y-axis. We will consider a point Pxy which is reflected on y-axis. That means y-axis act as a mirror. The coordinate of its image is minus x, y. That means since this point is reflected in the y-axis, the value of y remains the same. Only positive x will changes into negative x. So any point when reflected on y-axis, the coordinate of its image is P prime minus x, y. Now reflection of a point in the origin. So let us consider a point Pxy is reflected in the origin O. So the coordinate of its image are minus x, minus y. So any point when reflected through origin, the coordinate of its image are minus x, minus y. That means the sign will. Next topic is invariant point. Definition of invariant point says that a point is called an invariant point with respect to a given line if and only if it lies on it. Let me explain with the help of this example. Let us consider there is a point whose coordinates are 2, 0 and is reflected through x-axis. According to the formula, at any point when reflected through a x-axis, the coordinate of its image are P prime, x remains the same, plus y becomes a minus y. So here point Pxy is P2, 0. So since it's reflected through a x-axis, the value of x remains the same. So 2 remains 2. Now the value of y plus y becomes a minus 1. So here the value of y is 0. So plus 0 becomes a minus 0. That means the coordinates of an image as well as the coordinate of objects are same. So this type of point is known as an invariant point. Similarly, if you take any point whose coordinates are 0, 3 and is reflected through a y-axis, according to this, any point when reflected through a y-axis, the coordinates of its image are P prime is equals to minus x, y. So here 0 becomes a 0, y 3 becomes a 3. In this case also, the coordinates of image as well as objects are same. So this a point is called invariant point with respect to a given line if and only if it if it lies on it. So these 2 points whose object as well as image are same, this type of point is known as an invariant. Before doing a problem, you need to understand a scale. If a scale is 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit, then we will count this 5 small box as a 1 along x-axis and along y-axis. So we'll count this 5 small box as a 1 along x-axis, and similarly this 5 small box as a 1 in the y-axis. This is for a scale 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit. Now if scale is 2 centimeter is equals to 1 unit, then we'll take this 10 small box as a 1 along x-axis and this 10 small box as a 1 in a y-axis. Use a graph sheet for this question. That means we need to solve problems of reflection on a graph sheet. Take 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit along both x and y axis. Sub number 1, plot the following points: a 0, 5, b 3, 0, and c 1, 0, and d 1, -5. So first we will plot the following points: a 0, 5, b 3, 0, c 1, 0, and d 1, -5. Now question number 2, reflect the points b, c and d. That means I need to reflect the point b, c and d on the y-axis and name them as b prime, c prime, d prime respectively. So number 3, write down the coordinates of b prime, c prime and d prime. Join the point AB, CD, D dash, C dash, B dash, A in order and give the name to the closed figure A, B, C, D, D dash, C dash, B dash. Now according to question, our scale is along both x and y axis. 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit. Sub number 1 is that we need to plot a 0, 5, that means x is 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, y is 5. So this is our a 0, 5. B is 3, 0, that means x is 3, 1, 2, 3, it's a 3, 0. C is 1, 0, 1, 0 is here, 1, 0, and D is 1, -5. This side is 1, minus is we need to go down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's here. So this is our A, B, C and D. Sub number 2, reflect the point B, C and D along a y-axis. So we need to reflect the point B, point C and point D on y-axis. Y-axis means the value of y will not change. So for B, y is 0, plus 3 become a -3. So -1, -2, -3. So this is your B dash, which is a -3, 0. 0 for C, +1 become -1. So C dash is -1, 0, and D +1 become a -1, -5 remains the same, so it's here. So your D dash is -1, -5. Sub number 2 is over. Sub number 3, write down the coordinates of B dash, C dash and D dash. So the coordinates of B dash are -3, 0, coordinate of C dash are -1, 0, and coordinate of D dash as -1, -5. Number 4, join AB. First let's join AB, then B and C, then after C and D, then after D and D dash, then D dash to C dash,
then after C dash to B dash, and B dash to A. So we need to join all this point in order, and according to question we need to give name to a closed figure A, B, C, D, D dash, C dash, and B dash. It looks like an arrow, so the name of this figure is arrow.
My next question, use the graph paper for this question. Take 2 cm is equals to 1 unit along both x and y axis. Plot the points O 0, 0, A -4, 4, B -3, 0, and C 0, -3. After plotting this point on a graph, reflect points A and B on y-axis and name them A dash and B dash respectively. Write down their coordinates. Sub number 2. Name the figure OABC B dash A dash.
Scale is along both x and y axis. 2 cm is equals to 1 unit, so we'll take a 10 small box as 1 along x axis and 10 small box as 1 along a y axis. So plot the point 0, 0. So this is your O 0, 0. Next is A -4, -4, 4. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is x -4 and y +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's here. So A -4, 4. B -3, 0. 1, 2, 3. So -3, 0 is here. B is -3, 0. C is 0, -3. It's a 0, -3. 1, 2, 3. So your C is 0, -3. Now question number 1. Reflect the points A and B on y-axis. So we need to reflect the point A on y-axis. That means the value of y remains the same. It remains 4. -4 become a +4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So when A reflects on y-axis, its image A dash AR 4, 4. Now B reflects on y-axis. So -3 becomes a +3. 1, 2, 3. So B becomes a B dash, which is a 3, 0. Write down their coordinates. So we'll say that the coordinates of A dash are 4, 4 and B dash are 3, 0. Now name the figure OABC B dash A dash. So we need to name the figure O. Let's join from O A, then A B, then B C, then C B dash A dash, and A dash O. So this is our figure. So the figure OABC B dash A dash is a book.
Now my next question is, use a graph paper for this question. Take 2 cm is equals to 1 unit along both x and y axis. ABCD is a quadrilateral whose vertices are 2, 2, B 2, -4, C 0, -1, and D 0, 1. Sub number 1. Reflect the quadrilaterals ABCD on the y-axis and name it as A dash, B dash, C, and D. Number 2. Write down the coordinates of A dash and B dash. Number 3. Name 2 points which are invariant under the above reflection. That means there is no change. Number 4. Name the polygon A dash, B dash, C, D.
Now next, according to question, scales along both x and y axis. 2 cm is equals to 1 unit. So we'll take a 10 small box as a 1 along the x axis, and 10 small box is equals to 1 along y-axis. Our first point is 2 comma 2. A is equals to 2 comma 2. So 1 2 1 2. So A is 2 comma 2, B is 2 comma minus 2, C is 0 comma minus 1, and D is 0 comma 1. Question number 1. So A, B, C and D is a quadrilateral. So A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. So according to our question sub number 1, we need to reflect quadrilateral A, B, C, D on a y-axis. On a y-axis means the value of y remains the same. So A, the image of A is 2 becomes a minus 2. So image of A dash is, the coordinate of A dash are minus 2 comma 2. Similarly, the coordinate of B dash are minus 2 comma minus 2, and point C and D remains the same. So now question number 2, write down the coordinates of A dash and B dash. The coordinate of A dash are minus 2 comma 2 and B dash are minus 2 comma minus 2. Number 3, name the 2 points which are invariant under the above reflection. So you can say that the point C and point D, they remains the same. So the point C and point D are invariant point. Name the polygon A dash B dash. So A dash B dash, let's join A dash B dash, then from B dash to C, C to D is already joined, and D dash to D to A dash. So the figure A dash B dash C D is a parallelogram. It's a parallelogram.
My next question is, use a graph paper for this question. Number 1, the point P 2 comma minus 4 is reflected about the line x is equals to 0. To get image Q, find the coordinates of Q. X is equals to 0 means it's a y-axis. That means we need to reflect the point P on y-axis, and we need to write the coordinates of Q. Now this point Q is reflected about the line y is equals to 0. To get the image R, find the coordinates of R. So y is equals to 0 means it's a x-axis. Name the figure PQR, and last question, find the area of a figure PQR. Here what is important is x is equals to 0. X is equals to 0 means this is a y axis. This is a y axis, and y is equals to 0 means this is a x axis. This is x axis. It's very important point to remember.
Here scale is not given, so we'll take that along both x and y axis 2 cm is equals to 1 unit. The numbers are 6, 7, then we'll take 1 cm is equals to 1 unit. But if we have a small number up to 4, 5, then we'll take along both axes 2 cm is equals to 1 unit. My first point is P, which is a 2 comma 4, 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 3 4. So my first point is P, which is a 2 comma minus 4, is reflected about the line x is equals to 0. As I have told you, x is equals to 0 means it's a y axis. So here minus the value of y remains the same, minus 4 plus 2 becomes a minus 2, 1 2. So Q is the image of P whose coordinates are minus 2 comma minus 4. So find the coordinates of Q. The coordinates of Q are minus 2 comma minus 4. Next, now this Q is reflected about the line y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0 means it's a x-axis. So x-axis means the value of x remains the same, minus 2. Minus 4 become a plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's r whose coordinates are minus 2 comma 4. Minus 2 comma 4. So find the coordinates of r. The coordinates of r are minus 2 comma 4. Name the figure PQR. Figure PQR is a right angle triangle. Since it's a right angle triangle, so the area of PQR is equals to half into base into altitude. Base is PQ and altitude is RQ. The value of PQ is from here to here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So value of PQ is 4 and value of RQ. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So which is equals to PQ is equals to 4, RQ is equals to 8. So now 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. Therefore the area of triangle PQR is equals to 16 square unit.